Hello, my name is Tom Rinkowski, and this is a review of Degreed's more advanced features and settings. Let's start off on the profile page by clicking Profile here. And so we've got a summary of your profile and an overview of your learning skills, your plans, and your recent content. Those are all listed on this overview page. On the next tab, you get a list of your collection. So this is all the learning that you've been marking as complete in Degreed, broken out into these different content cards. You can see a point rating, which is a value that Degreed assigns to a particular type of learning. So you begin to accrue points. Points may be more applicable if you've got the enterprise version of Degreed. So you can search for your particular content items. I find this one useful to try and find something that I've learned about that I want to share with someone. I may have learned about it a year ago. This really helps me retrieve something and then again share it with anyone that's interested. On the next tab, we get the option to choose your skills. So these are all the skills that I identified when I first registered with Degreed. And you'll notice on some of them I've got these numbers. These are the ability for you to rank and rate your different skills. So if I click on PowerPoint here, I can add a rating. You get a rubric here of 1 to 8, expert being basically on a keynote presenting on the topic. If you're more of a 2 or 3 beginner in the field, then you can set it as such. You get a description here, which helps. What's useful here is that you do get to find content. So if I want to get better at the topic, I can go and search Degreed's database for all of the Microsoft PowerPoint related training material. Above it, you'll find this option to get Degreed certified. So Degreed offers an independent certification process for the topic. It comes at a price here that you'll notice. So click through it and explore that if you're interested. Okay, so you have the option on your skills area. You can see these are the certifications I'm looking at, which ones I'm asking for review or for fellow employees or other people. And you can just go straight to finding content or adding these skills to a plan if you would like to. Okay, on the next tab, these are all the pathways that I've been authoring, and those that you're either following or already enrolled into are also in here as well if you need them. And then on the plans, so these are the plans that I'm beginning to create and curate. Finally, you get the insights. This is a summary of all your learning that you've been doing and what's been happening, let's say, for the last year. If we summarize that out, you get a good picture of what you've been tracking in Degreed and the learning that you've been taking. Now, the other area of your profile is the sections area. So if we click settings here, we get to your settings, and these settings basically break out your details. You can change some of your basic information. On your account page, you can change your email address, reset your password, and also do this item here, which is reset onboarding. That basically wipes your profile, your skills that you've been tracking, and takes you back through the initiation process of registering areas of interest within Degreed. On the communications tab, we get the option of receiving emails, receiving a weekly or daily digest of the learning that's offered to you. And that will be content that relates to any of the topics that you've identified that are of interest. So be ready to receive that email. It's a good reminder of things that you might want to follow up and learn about. Going daily or weekly, that's up to you. Then we get this integration section. So this contains different social and content accounts that you might have in other places you might want to link up. So if I was to add Goodreads to my profile and connect to it, all of the books that I'd marked as read in Goodreads would be imported and added to my collection in Degreed. Finally, the Degreed button. So this is really neat. I like to use the Degreed button when you're on another content item or on a web page and you want to track and record this particular video that you might have watched or web page or article, blog that you've read. Then simply clicking on the tool icon here in the top right hand corner will allow you to mark it as complete, and it gets added automatically to your Degreed profile. It's a really neat way of really quickly adding things to your profile, but then also you can add them to pathways and add them to plans that you might be building and authoring. So I do use this quite a bit, adding content items to a pathway, really efficient way of choosing an item and getting it into your different pathways. So really neat way. It's a plugin here. Simply add it to Chrome. Okay, so that's it for the advanced settings and features. Thank you for watching.